What is going on, YouTube? Carter here. Got another unboxing for you in this kind of beat up little package here. This is also very, very light. It almost feels too light. Let's see what we have inside. I know what we have inside. I just want to keep the mystery alive. And let's see, what's the best way to attack this? Let's do it this way. Let's rip this guy off. Going through the side. Pretty excited about this one, guys. A little bit of a departure of some of the stuff I've been getting recently with all the autos and stuff. And this is a maker who, if you follow the channel, I really like and have liked for a long time. And so I'm pretty happy to get this one. And there it is. Demko Custom Shop, made in the US. AD20S to be exact. Let's take a look what we have here. And this is a DLT Trading exclusive that is cool because I knew this was coming out and I set up a reminder and it said it's in stock and I jumped on it and then it was out of stock. This is the Digicam AD20S in, let's see, what is the steel on this again? S45VN. S45VN. I knew that's what it was. I was just having a brain fart. Ooh, that is nice. This is the first time I've held the AD20 series. And that is really nice. So this has the slotted handle, S45VN steel, has the wonderful textured Camo G10 that I love so much, that Andrew uses quite a bit. Spyderco uses it quite a bit as well. Looks like it is linerless. Wow. So that is something. So it does have kind of these backliners here that shroud the mechanism. But it looks like, and maybe I'm just not looking at it correctly, but it looks like it's slotted on the scales back here. And then it has the liner insert there. But in here, that is just some thick G10. So when... Here is the question I have for you guys, if anybody knows. This is a DLT Trading exclusive. However, it didn't say what exactly is exclusive about it. So if anybody knows more about these knives, I know they get really complicated in terms of the different sizes, how they're made, if they're US made, if they're not US made. There's the AD20, AD20S. They came in different steels originally. I think these were all D2. Now you can get them in better steels. So I don't know if the exclusive is the AD20S in the S45VN, or if the exclusive is just the scales, the Digicam G10 scales, or that's all I can think of. I'm leaning towards the steel, but like I said, DLT Trading did not seem to specify what was exclusive about it, just that it was an exclusive to them. So this is pretty cool. I really like this. I'm glad it's slotted. I know some of the early ones, originally the S series did not have, and by the slot I mean this kind of elongated spidey hole there, did not have that. And like I said, they had the lesser steel. So getting this in the S45VN, really excited to try that out. I hear some really good things about it. Love the sheep's foot blade. And I'll be honest, when I first saw this, and I didn't know a lot about the AD20 series, I had kind of not been paying attention, I thought the S stood for sheep's foot. And so then I was really confused on some of the pricing when I'm like, why is the ADS sheep's foot so much cheaper than the AD20? And I couldn't wrap my head around it. Thankfully, Metal Complex did a video on these and kind of explained all the different models, all the different iterations, how confusing it is. I would imagine that Andrew is going to simplify this line at some point, hopefully soon, and kind of consolidate everything into something that makes just a little more sense, but we'll see. Let's get a close-up look here. It's got that large pivot in there. This has the shark lock mechanism. I've seen the internals of this. Pretty cool, very fun to play with. This is a very duty-built blade. It's nice and thin in the stock. You've got that high primary bevel. It's going to be a good slicer, but still pretty tough. You can see it's not super delicate on the tip. Obviously, if you abuse it, you could run into problems. Oh, let's check the lock on this. That is 100% solid. Super solid. So I want to do a video rating the different Demko locks that he's done. The Triad, the Scorpion, and then the Shark lock. And I was pretty sure I knew how to rank them before I even got this. And after getting this, my ranking thoughts haven't changed. So I'll probably do a video on which ones I rank. The lowest is pretty obvious. Number 1 and 2 is kind of a little bit up for debate. But yeah, so I like this. This is way light. I know this is a little large for some people. I get that. But the weight on this thing, man, it feels really good because of these just G10 scales. There's just not a lot of weight going on this thing. This is going to be an awesome user. If I keep it, I'll probably keep it. I need a shark lock in my collection. And the second I saw this, and this was even before I knew all the steals, right? And the exclusive. I just wanted Digicam AD20. And I saw this on DLT Trading. It said, notify me. Boom. And it did. And I got one. And I'm super stoked. This thing is a lot of fun. I might have to do a 20.5. Get something a little more carryable. Might be kind of cool. But sweet. Really dig it. Really dig it. Andrew is the man. He comes up with some really cool stuff. Look at those pillared spacers right there. Let's check centering. Perfecto. Perfecto. For me, the price on this was great. You know, S45 VN, made in the US. I really couldn't ask for too much more. Put it right on top of Marfion here. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing. If not, tell me why. Give me pointers. Give me constructive criticism, or even if it's non-constructive, I can maybe extrapolate some constructivism out of what you say. That is kind of interesting there. So I do notice that. These are inset quite a bit, which is a little not ideal. Almost as though this G10 was thicker than anticipated, maybe? I don't know. If anyone can let me know if they're pins here. I guess these are pins. I don't know how they come out. If they're inset that much, that's going to capture a lot of crud in there. It's going to get pretty gross. Is that normal for the AD20S, or is it just this particular G10 is maybe a millimeter or two thicker than what the design would typically call for? I don't know. Let me know. All right, guys, I'm out. Take it easy.